Let's see. Hello everybody. Just 1 second here. Let's see. Let's connect to the chat. And here we go. Hey everybody. It's time. After 2 or 3 long weeks, I don't even remember anymore, we are finally at the end of the messenger. Once and for all, probably. Unless there's an entire second game inside the music box, this should be it. So, let's just hop into it, shall we? Let's see. Where should I go again? Oh yeah, this way. Music box is this way. Which button does anything? Okay, right. Sure. Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Hello, Momochi. Nice to see you. It's time. Okay. Yes, music box time. Here we go. The music box beckons. Are you ready to face the last challenger, messenger? Do you promise it's the last challenge? If so, let's do this. Bring it on! Whoa. Oh, I got tiny. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, music stage. Oh no, will there be rhythm puzzles? Oops, what's this? Ooh. Right. Oh, interesting. Oops. Very interesting. So, okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Okay, I can't go through here. And I'm already with a lot of damage. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure this out. Ow. Sting. Had to be Sting. Okay. Good luck. Thank you. I don't need luck. Oh, I need the skill and luck. Okay. Wait. Something's not right here. I'm sure I activated something. Oh, did it turn off? Ah, I see. Okay. So I can't transition. Let's see. Ah, okay. Whoa, I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Okay, so that activates that door over there. Okay. Here we go. Ow. Well, I have to get used to playing the game. It's been actually quite a while. Let's go. Here we are. Oops. One down. Yeah, it's gonna respawn anyways. Okay, doing fine. Hot steam on my feet? Uh, you're not into anything weird, are you? Here we go. I mean, if you're into, that's fine. Not gonna judge. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Oh, new pet. Oh yeah, that's that picture. That's the lady. That was the lady guy was grieving over that caused this whole mess, I believe. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So the stage moves kind of like clockwork. That's cool. Hmm? What did it do? Oh, it opened up the path, okay. Here you go. Scary. Come on. These aren't too bad. Here we go. Another path open. And now... Here we are. Okay, so... Do you have anything? Anything at all? Current... Oh, we can chat a bit. Okay, let's talk a bit. Current area. Well, this is it. Is this my last chance to take care of any unfinished business before the big ending? It's a frog-ass watertight. What? A frog's ass watertight? I guess so. Precisely. Okay. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? One last for the road, huh? Why, of course, here's one for you. There once was a little boy stuck in a well. It wasn't really clear why he was in there. People assumed he fell while playing, or that someone had pushed him. In truth, he had jumped in there himself. He spent years in the well, wasting away anxiously, feeling utterly inadequate. He had a deep desire to share his ideas with the world, but shame having played such a big part in his upbringing, his will lay broken. That's why the well suited him so perfectly, a place to hide, where he could be alone with his stories, with no one to mock or judge him. A safe life, unfortunately devoid of purpose, but at least shielded from rejection. One day, as he was role-playing, a wanderer passing by looked down the well. "Hey, what's going on down there?" he asked curiously, intent on joining in the fun. "Oh, nothing. Sorry about the noise," the little boy replied. And thus the well remained silent for weeks. The wanderer, patient and compassionate, sat by the well for all that time. His mind was already made up. He would do whatever it took to get that little boy out of there, so that he could share his stories with the world. The creative flame in that little boy's heart refused to die, and eventually he started role-playing again. And so, the wanderer very cautiously started interacting with him again, telling him that his stories were entertaining and nothing to be ashamed of. Their friendship built really slowly, based on genuine intentions and trust. A few months later, the wanderer and the little boy were sitting together in the well, laughing and sharing stories. The well became an increasingly habitable place, and passersby started looking in. "I think I'm not the only one who would like to hear your stories," the wanderer mused one day. "I'm too afraid to climb out," the little boy replied. "It's okay," the wanderer reassured him. "Let me know when you are ready." Years passed, the little boy's imagination becoming more focused, his thoughts and stories shaping into a concrete little world. And then one day, he decided to take the chance. He would build his world and show it to everyone. The wanderer helped him climb out. Mercy Philip. The little boy shared his ideas with creations of all crafts, and to his surprise, they wanted to help building it. And so, the small team was put together, and he officially became a writer. I wish I could tell you it was the end, or it all ended in fame and fortune, but I trust you understand it's not what this whole journey has ever been about anyway. Merci Sylvain, merci Eric, merci Martin, merci Michael, merci Philip, merci Jean-Luc, merci Carl, merci Savannah, merci Magali. What do you want to chat about? That seemed oddly autobiographical. Interesting. Cool story. This is one of the fun Easter eggs in this game, the different tales. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I missed the double jump. Here we go. Sting. Sting can be punk, man. Huh. Okay, that was awful. Moving on. Okay. Here we are. More crystals that I don't need, but I'll still collect them anyway. Because they're floating and they're there. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Frames of invincibility. Can't waste them. Okay. Ah, that wasn't so bad. What's next? Here we... Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. You little... buzzard. Whoop. Oh, no. I tried to jump at the same time that the pillar moved, so I ended up slipping off instead. Oh well. Here we go. I wonder why there's this delay. Okay. Changing bittage. Traveling through time and resolution. It's this game's whole gimmick? Yeah, gimmick. It's a really cool one. I thoroughly enjoy it playing this game, even though the length kind of surprised me a bit. Whoops. And looks like we're gonna take a while here. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Here we go. Oops. Ooh. Okay, I'm taking way too much damage for free. Well, I can always hope that there's a potion here. Here we go, full health. Never punished. Hello, Iceco. How are you doing today? I'm playing the Messenger. Ever heard of it? This is actually the final stage. Okay, timing. Here we go. Okay. Took some damage, but that's okay. Just need to figure out the best time to jump. Here we go. Whoa. I did not think that jumped through. Doing similarly well today. Thanks. What about you? Oh, I'm doing fine too. This is probably the last time I'll play this game. I'm at the final stage. And I'm really excited about that, but this game has pulled a few sneaky ones on me that I announced that I would be ending the game like 3 times already, and the game just kept getting bigger. But I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Here we go. And that activates that. Then we have the floaty platforms here. Oops. Oh no. Wow. That's kind of scary. Okay, so... What? Oh, steam. Here we go. Do you like these kinds of string? Playing indie games? Okay, so... Shopkeeper has nothing else to say. And here we go. More steam. That's close. Everything here moves like a clock, I guess? It's very jerk. Ow. Let's keep going. Tell me if you want to try the mini boss again. Watching people play games is always fun, especially if they are horror games. Oh, you like horror games? I was thinking about playing... What was the name? That one that's inspired by Junjo Ito? World of Horror. Yeah, that's right. Oops. Oh my god, I only have one life left. I just realized this. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. That looks pretty interesting. Okay. Ouch. Here we go. Wait for it. Oh? Oh, Analyst! Thanks for the raid! Oh my gosh, so many people! Hello, how are you doing? Did you have a good stream? Hello! Is everyone doing fine today? Oh my gosh. Come on. I just got raided. Let's not die. Okay, 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 okay. I got a nice rhythm going. And the bat's gonna... Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. I'm out. Phew! It's close. Wait. How do I... Ah, I see, I see, I see. Gotta have lunch. Have a nice stream. Thank you! Thank you so much. Okay, so this goes here. Open up this, which open up this. Okay. So I guess I have to go back here. And I can't go down from here. Ah, okay, okay. It's all making sense. For most of you who probably never seen this game before, I have this power that I can travel through time. That's why I turn 8-bit, because I'm in the past. And then I go 16-bit and I'm in the future. And yeah, that's how this works. It's pretty trippy. Okay. Straight into the sting vents. Let's go, let's go. Oops. Can do this. Come on. Gotta take my time, but at the same time, can't be impatient. Okay. Come here, bat. Okay. Ouch. Okay, my timing is terrible. Ow. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Take it easy. Ouch. That deals a lot of damage. I'm gonna throw a shuriken at it. Here you go. Oops. I got the timing just right to die. Let's go. Also, if anyone's wondering about the little ninjas, you can get one by following, just so you know. Here we go. Okay, okay, come on. No, don't be like that. Okay, 1 life left. Okay, let's try to get serious. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tiny. This isn't working. Okay, I'm gonna try something slightly different. Here we go. Let's go. Oh. Slipped. And I'm dying. And I'm dead. Serious mode did not work. Okay, let's try something else. Can do this. Gotta pay attention. I can crouch here. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, much easier, much easier. Take care of the bat. Now the steam part is difficulty. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Tempting, but I'm not even gonna try. Okay, so we need to do this to activate the crystal here, which will open that hatch. Then I need to go through the portal again. Right? Oops. That lets me go here. Then I go here. Then I arrive at the time where the crystal exists. Then the crystal opens the other hatch. Then I go here. I don't need time travel. I just open the final hatch and here we go. Here we go. Now this room. Oops. Okay. So this is kind of a trick room because really I don't really need to interact too much with the environment. Just need to avoid steam. Okay, save point. Here we go. Now, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. So, let's. Oh my god. Ouch. Good thing I had a save point. I'm playing so badly today. I swear I can do better than this. Okay, 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 okay. We got the. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Ha! Gotcha. Would I get squished by these? Better not risk it. Okay. Here we go. This is simple. Just use grappling shot here, and we're done. Hello, Loliet. How are you doing today? Here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is there anything under there? Nope. Oh. Well, I brute forced my way through that one, but I'm here. Okay. Pretty fine, and you? Ready for the final boss? Ready as I'll ever be. It's about time. Okay, what is this? Okay, I think I got it. Whoop, here we go. Nice, nice, nice. So, just have to wait for this to... Yeah, here we go. No, no, no. Not getting squashed. Waiting for the elevator. Come on. Here we go. Can climb these. Okay, so the game isn't gonna try to be funny and squash me. Good, good. Let's go. What do I got here? Oops. No, that crystal isn't anything. Okay. Just the core. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. What do these do? Okay. So far so good. This is so trippy, I love this. And now I guess, yeah, climb up. Here we are. Okay. So, doors open there. That's good. Now, just need to... Yep. Doing great. Okay, so... I see, I see, I see. Here we go. I wonder how hard the final boss is. It's been a while since I fought a more challenging boss. The last one was the second in command of the Demon Army. That guy was way tougher than his boss. It was kind of funny. Oh, I didn't expect to get catapulted like that. Okay. Kinda leapt without thinking. Okay, okay, here you go. Interesting. Now I'm understanding this better. Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. How does this work? Right, right. Oh. Okay. Trippy. Ah, here it is. So now I go back, I guess? Yeah, that's correct. Oh. So I'm supposed to go down here? Yes. Sure. Time to beat the music box once and for all. Oops. Here we go. Ching. 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 Let's see. Spiky balls. Whoop. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh no, here we go. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, what's this? No? I guess I'm supposed to... yeah. But then I need to do this. And here we go. Oh. Here we are. That wasn't too bad. So I guess I need to... yeah. This is gonna take a while. Do 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 do. Ah, there we go. Ooh, oh my god. Okay. Please don't. Save points right there. No mess ups. Here we are. Let's go. Okay. Alright, perfect. So many pistons. How's this working? Not too bad. Whoops. Ah, here we go. Oh? What's going on? Music changed? By the way, is the music alright, chat? Oh, this is it? This is it? The boss is right here? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. Boss mode on. Ooh. A visitor. I must be having visions again. Are you okay? I mean no harm. Intentions matter little. My tune must be played. It was fate. Yes. Who are you? How did you get my message? Huh? Oh, okay. How dare you trespass here? I'm here to help. You have been cursed. Yes, cursed. It's all true, then, isn't it? All of it. But you can end this now. Remove the mask. Preposterous. I shall make short work of you. I am not your enemy. You created the scroll, didn't you? I mean, I understand he's upset about taking off his mask. Masks are cool. I like my mask, for instance. Gasp. Impossible. How long has it been? Did someone really get my message? Enough! You will pay for your treachery. Listen up to me, Phantom. It took centuries, but humanity never gave up on you. Lies, 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 lies! I am here to set you free. I shall have none of it. Prepare to die, intruder. Oh, okay. some free hits. Oh, no. Yeah. Figured that projectile looked pretty harmless. Oh. Okay. Should I... Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to avoid. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Can I... take some free hits? Okay, yeah, that's... Ah, I think I got it. Oh. Oh no, oh no. This is... Oh, this is interesting, but terrifying. Okay, okay. Incoming. I need to figure out how to dodge this projectile first. Maybe I can ride on his head like I did with the... What was the shopkeepers? Yes. Oh, forgot. No, it's fine. I'll try to figure out on my own. Okay, let's wail on him. Here we go. Oh, I just love the effect on this game. I kinda got... Ooh, and I forget I'm supposed to be beating the boss. Okay. Right. Incoming. Here we go. Can I hit this mess? Doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I guess I can use for the double jump. Okay. Kagebunshin. That's probably not a good time to try and hit him. Okay, he's gonna go there, then he's gonna go down and up again. Okay, I got you. I got you. I know what you're doing. Now what? Okay. Almost. Oh dear. Time to wail him. Yeah, it doesn't... It's fine. Oops. Alright. I'm ready for your tricks. Well, most of them. Here we go. We're doing this. That one's pretty much a free hit on me. Okay, let's try and avoid this one fully. Ha! I got this one. Okay. That's a pattern I got down. Now the Bunshin. Okay. Oh. Nice. Here we go. Now where's the second form? You're not fooling me. Every final boss has a second form. Ooh. The mask flew away. Oh. Hey there. Thank you. Uh-oh. The music box. Oh no, it's worse than a second form. It's the self-destructing stage, is it? No. All my memories. My love. This is bad. Let's get out of here. Oh. Teleportation. Did I beat the game? I really hope they can make it out fine. I'd love to finally meet Phantom. I am so worried right now. What if the shopkeeper doesn't get there in time? I knew I should have gone myself. Gasp! We made it! It's finally over! Oh, it's Phantom! Do you want to try the Tower of Time the challenge I designed? Oh, no, please no. The stage. Give him some time. He has had quite a ride. But I've been waiting for this moment ever since I first given the scroll. Can't you just breathe? Just this once. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. What's wrong? The curse! The mass energy! I don't want to go back. I can't. All those walls. Hey, you're safe now. Don't worry. It's here. It wants to take me back. Help! Uh-oh. Oh no. Giant floating mass of doom. Can you please hold on a second? I need to hydrate. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I knew it. There would be a second form. As I feared, Phantom was keeping the curse's power contained. How do we stop it? We don't. Its full force has been unleashed. We were fools, that was their plan all along, to let the curse grow in power as we wage an ultimately meaningless battle, only to annihilate us completely when it thought it had won. What are you talking about? Surely you won't all give up so easily. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. It's simple, we have to do the thing. The order is down to 3 of us. You know we're no match for such a force. Everyone here has been attuned to the scroll, so we should all be able to do the thing. Oh, I'm gonna become a giant? Everyone with me! Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna assume A is X. Come on. Come on. I've seen Goku do this a million times. They can do this. What's up with these achievements? I like the other ending better. A crown. Oh. Oh, did I finish the game? Now for real? Awesome. Hey, thanks. Woohoo. I finished the game. Finally did it. The Guardian was harder. Oh, you mean the second in command? I mean, the boss was pretty tricky, but I don't know. I guess it's because I had the damage protection, the extra defense buff. That helped a lot. I didn't have the extra defense buff against that Guardian, so he just dealt too much damage. But yeah, this is awesome. Yay! We beat the game. The Archfiend is dead, I believe. Because, well, I killed him and the curse would revive him, but if there's no curse, I believe he's going to remain dead. And yeah. Oh, I can fast forward. I guess I should do that. Let's see. Is there an ending? An extra ending screen after all that? So many people. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for making this game. It was awesome. Wow. Oh? Then the mass shattered into pieces, and humanity was finally rid of the demon's curse. The end. Oh wow, talk about a long story. Well, you asked. It really is a good game, right? Anything else I can help you with? I don't know, I can't afford any upgrades at the moment. Well, do you have any other stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. so cool. Oh. To be continued. Ooh. So, New Game Plus. Oh. 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 But that's definitely for Picnic Panic? What's Picnic Panic? What is this? New game. This is my save point. This is the New Game Plus. What happens? Oh, hello. Thanks. It was you, Loliat, who followed, right? My thing isn't working properly today. I barely missed it. What does New Game Plus do? What is this? New Game Plus mode is additive. Every additional cycle increases difficulty, but also allows you to pick an additional item to be available from the start. Oh. I guess the best one would be... Wait, what did these do again? I think... The Lightfoot Tabby? Yeah, walking on odd water. That's useful. Still Kiba. Ah, now the string thing says, thanks for following, Loliet. If you look at the bottom of the string, you'll see you have a tiny ninja now. It's a ninjaling. They're made of shadows. Okay. You can acquire shadow shards by just watching the string, or if I do any mini games, and you can get different colors for your ninjaling or things to hold, put it in your head, you know. It's all fun. Guess I should at least stop on time. Oh, so this is the... Oh, what's this? Hey, welcome to New Game Plus 1. I hope you're ready for a challenge. Plus 1. So, I can play this to infinity in theory. Wow. All incoming damage increased by 1. Boss's hit points increased by 5. Oh, wow. You will need to pay 50 time shards up front for me to save you. Otherwise, it's game over. Oh. Good luck out there. Oh boy. I don't have the skill to beat like this. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, Cloud Step technique. Done that before. Done that a lot, actually. Here we go. Did you gather all the green coins? No, not yet. I gathered most of them, but I was getting a bit impatient because I kind of wanted to see what the ending was like. I don't know if I'll keep playing this game to completion, but I'll definitely try the New Game Plus mode for a bit. Then, I will still stream for like, what time is it now? Oh geez, that was much faster than I thought it would take. I don't know. I was thinking about trying Duel Links. Few people asked me to play because every VTuber plays Duel Links apparently or something. And I do have an account. Okay, Demon Army. The ironic twist that the Demon Army attacks exactly when the sensei is trying to tell them about the Demon Army. Prophecy, where did it go wrong? And here's the big guy. Okay. That sound impossible. Then again, I shouldn't be too surprised about a New Game Plus because the game is all about loops, right? Ah, there he is. That's the guy who's way more dangerous than the big one. Okay. So, Loliet, you played this game to completion before, I assume. Does the New Game Plus just keep going and going until you lose to one hit from everything? Cause that's really hardcore. Let's see how hard the game becomes. Do I have access to the... No, not the map. Not yet. Okay. Wow. Game's just more difficult. Have pay 50 shards for that. Oh, that's true. Especially because of the cliffs and the bottomless pits. That's scary. Oh, I I already have the charge attack. Interesting. I thought I only got one item. Ah, but I got all the upgrades. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, that's interesting. So I already have the grappling hook and the... Yeah. Oh. So it's both easier at the beginning, but harder at the end because I have the upgrades, but I don't have the... But I also have the to deal with extra lives and the whole quibble situation. Yeah. Upgrade is even offline. How many did I still need? 15, so close. Whoa. This is interesting. So right now I have 57 shards, so I'm technically safe. Huh. But if I die once, I'll be vulnerable to a game over. Huh. And the game said that life systems were outdated. Interesting. Here we go. Wow. Well, I'll definitely have to pick it up and play this game again another time. This changes a lot. Let's just complete the first stage, okay? Then I'll swap to Duel Links. Here we go. Yeah, I even have the dash. Interesting. You have all the upgrade, the bosses have more PVs. Spikes hit you harder, but enemies do the same damage. Oh. Oh, spikes hit me harder too? Oh. How harder are we talking about? And thank goodness the enemies don't deal me any more damage, because I get hit by them a lot more than I should. Oh well, comes with trying to read the chat at the same time than playing the game. Okay, so yeah. The little sprites don't help me this time. 3 or 4 PV. Oh no. That's a lot. Those buzzsaw things also have increased the damage, I assume. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Ah. Good, my timing wasn't off this time. Here we go. Ah, port suicidal capas. Their only role in life is to run forward. That reminds me of that comic where Bowser was talking to the Koopas and the... Oh, what was the name? The little mushroom dudes? Not the ones that work for Princess Peach, the ones that work for Bowser. Anyways, they were trying to introduce him to tactical warfare, and he was like, "No, you must move forward. Don't even try to use guns or anything smart." And he was whipping them. It was both funny and tragic. That's what it feels like to have a terrible boss. Yeah, the Goombas, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Momochi. Here we go. Uh-oh. I keep forgetting the hitbox on these guys is really small. Ha. Well, I'm blasting through this stage. That's good. Oops. Here we go. Ah, here we are. Who's there? It's Pile of Leaves guy. Oops. That's right, that's right, that's right. Wait for him to throw the donuts. Come here. Don't be shy, big guy. Come on, I won't hurt you much. Okay, I'll actually kill you, but still. So, I don't remember, was that a mid-boss or... Ah, that was the end of the stage, okay. Okay, now I'm saving the game. I'm going to swap to Duel Links. This game was a real journey for me. It's my first string game, and it was a lot of fun. I'll definitely revisit the New Game Plus another time, but for now, I want to try something else. Hold up a moment. Let's get the other one started. Let's hop on to Duel Links. And is it working? Ah, here we go. Duel Links. Apparently there's an option to play with a controller. What? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to... Has anyone here ever played Duel Links before? If not, I want to explain my deck, and then we'll hop in a little bit of ranked. I need to reclimb because every season you get knocked down a bit for not playing. I haven't played as much as I used to. So this is the deck I'm going to use. Unfortunately, Ninja deck is a bit too expensive, so I'm with these guys, or these gals, the Arrow Mages. So how this deck works is each of the Arrow Mages has an effect that activates when you heal life points, and you have a bunch of cards that trigger healing effects. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to build a perfect garden where every time I gain life points, a lot of things happen at once, and we can annoy our opponents to death with them. So this little one here, how do you say? She takes the spells and put them back to into my opponent's hand. Any face down spells or traps get bounced back. So she's useful for removing any potential traps or threats. We have the Archmage Jasmine. This one, whenever I heal, she draws me a card. It's the lifeblood of this deck. And when I have more life points than... Okay, let's go by parts. This one also lets me summon one more card per turn. Marjoran is my lifesaver. Whenever an Arrow Mage dies, she hops onto the field to protect me and even heal my life a bit. And whenever I gain life points, she can remove cards from the graveyard. So that's pretty neat. Sometimes there's some nasty cards hidden in the graveyard waiting to activate their effects, and she gets rid of them. Rosemary is our MVP here. She can turn an opponent's monster to defense position whenever I gain life. So if I gain life mid-battle, I can stop attacks with her alone. And she can, as long as I have more life points than my opponent, she can also negate monster effects from ever activating whenever she battles. So that's pretty amazing. Then we have the Aroma Gardening spell. This one lets me heal whenever I summon an Arrow Mage, and when I have less life points than my opponents. If they try to attack, I'll actually get to summon an Arrow Mage from my deck, so smart people won't attack, or will only attack if they have a way to get through this and kill me in the turn. The Guardian lets me heal and also boosts all cards on the field by a little bit, 500. Then we have the Humid Winds. This one is shiny. It lets me pay life points to add any aroma monster from my deck to my hand. This will usually be her, so I can intercept my opponent's attacks with another monster. And when I have less life points than my opponent, I get to heal a little bit. Dried Winds is another MVP card. Whenever I heal, I get to pop a monster, and if I have 3,000 and more life points than my opponent, I can pay them to destroy all cards on the field that have attack less than the amount of life points that I paid. It's quite extreme, but it's really good. And Blast Winds lets me heal by discarding cards, heal by sending cards from my graveyard back to my deck, or pay life points to summon an Arrow Mage from my graveyard. So this deck is all about that life cycle. I'm gonna gain and lose a lot of life, and I'm gonna do a bunch of things while doing that. So I hope this is entertaining. Let me know if you'd like me to try something else. I'll whip something up. Oh, and if you guys like, I can also activate minigames. Would you like to try the boss battle? Well, let me know. I'll just hop into the games right now. Here we go. Fighting against another Yugi. I wonder what he's playing.
It's time to duel. If you are a true duelist, duel. It's my turn. I set a monster. I set this card face down. My turn is done. It's
Okay, so we have a 30 card deck here in our hands there. Usually 20 cards is best because it allows you to draw more consistently the cards you want for your main strategy. But some people like to go a bit over and some people just go a lot over. Let's see. So now I'm gaining life. Arrow Mage Jasmine will trigger and I get to draw a card. Can only draw once per turn through her effect. But I'm very well set up. She's really weak. I won't even bother attacking with her. It's fine. She's a setup card. And kind of a bait, actually. He draws a card. Oh, the Dark Magical Star. Oh, it's Dark Magician. Okay. That's dangerous. Sure. Have your circle. Now, what's your next move? I can only destroy face-up cards. Oh, he's just gonna end his turn. Okay. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use this effect. I'm gonna get an extra card. And game lagged a little bit. Okay. I won't activate anything in response. I'm gonna... Yeah, this is the one. Kananga. Gonna bounce. Now I'm gonna activate the effect of Humid Winds, because I have less life points than him, so I can heal up to 400 again. 4000, I mean. And no, I won't activate anything else. But that allows me to draw a card again. It's once each turn, not once each of my turns, so there's a big difference. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna play Kananga, right? And I'll activate her effect by healing first. Now I'm gonna get to draw one card, and then I'm gonna get to bounce one of his spell art traps. I'm gonna bounce this one. Doesn't seem like he can activate it in response. It might be just a bluff. Or it could be something that activates during the damage step. Either way, Jasmine lets me summon an additional card per turn, so that's pretty cool. And I feel like we can just end this game. So, let's do this. Because this field spell is kinda nutty. It doesn't stop giving the power once it goes away. So I can just play multiple copies of it. Oops. Yeah, still had to do that, but that's okay.
My field spell activates.
And here we go.
My field spell activates.
Now back to attack position.
Let's battle.
I'm going to attack with Kananga, and thanks to Rosemary, he can't activate any monster effects, so it doesn't matter what's there. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, that actually kinda counters me.
Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm not going to attack, because he's playing Yugi. But does he have the skill? Nah, gonna attack.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
Just gonna go boom. Well, he's almost dead.
I will not lose. My turn. Let the game begin.
And let's see. Oh, I actually had lead though. Oh, that's fine. Let's see what his great comeback shall be.
I set this card face down.
A face down card. Well,
Exactly.
I drew enough cards.
I reveal my face down.
I'm gonna go ahead and send my Jasmine to the graveyard so I can heal life points.
Now's my chance.
And this
Monster's effect activates.
allows me to bounce his set card.
Exactly what I was waiting for. My
And I have to change someone's battle position because the effects aren't optional, but it's fine. And now
That's okay.
he has to end his turn.
I
Now I draw. And I think my opponent just surrendered. Yeah, and that's the deck. I get a lot of rage quits while playing this. It happens.
Congratulations. It's not whether you win or lose.
It's not a very well-liked deck. But I mean, it's a healthy one, especially compared to some other stuff. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, not enough to rank up. Get tiny rewards, and there's a vent going on. Yugi's going down. Get a single crystal. Ah, free-to-play games. They shove so many things in your face. Okay, let's hop on again. Another Yami Yugi. But is it the same guy? No, not that one. Okay, so this one's about to rank up.
If you are duel, it's my turn.
I go first, so
From my hand, I field spell. All right. I summon a monster.
let's do the basic combo and hope
My field
I
spell
can draw any
activates.
other spell or trap.
My monster's effect activates.
Yeah, perfect.
I set
This
the
will
card.
do. Okay,
My
end the
turn
turn.
is done.
Let's
Here I
see.
go. My turn. I
Alright,
draw a
opponent,
card.
what are you playing? If I keep using my mask, I guess you won't get much of an expression, right? Let me take it off.
Here I go.
I'm gonna put it like when it's the last turn and I'm doing something awesome. Okay, so Ultra Athletes, interesting. Okay, I know what this deck does.
Now's the time. I
And I should have destroyed that. Gonna have to bait removal now. About to end the turn. Okay. Okay.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
So here's what I'm going to do.
My field spell activates.
Field spell is activating. I'm gonna... Guess I should chain this in response.
I use my face down card.
It's gonna have to deny that, I believe.
Activates. I expected you to do that.
Yeah,
My monster's effect activates.
that's fine. I have like 2 others in hand. That's replaceable. I get to draw. And I drew. Yeah.
I set this card
Okay,
face down.
here's... Can I try to... I'm gonna change her to defense position. And I'm gonna end the turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
Okay.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Signing deal.
All right. I special summon a monster.
Oops. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. This one. Let's see. Discards attack. Okay. So.
Now is the time.
Oh.
I tribute my monster's effect activate.
Right. He's going to.
Here I go.
Okay.
I special summon a monster.
Okay. So. He's returning again. I never played against this deck before. I'm not entirely sure when I should try to negate anything. Okay. Ah, I see.
From my hand, I activate an equipped
Okay, again. Not entirely sure if that's the right play, but okay. Before the end of main phase, that's fine. It is the battle phase. Okay, time to try my luck. First, I'm gonna activate this.
spell. I reveal my face down
Not
card.
gonna use the effect.
My continuous trap activates.
I'm gonna activate this.
I reveal my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Now I'm going to activate.
That my continuous trap activates.
If I die, I die. So gonna do this. Let's see what happens. I'm actually not sure what happens if I have both of the field at the same time and my opponent's try to negate one.
Activates.
Do I trigger twice?
Monster's effect activates.
Okay, he's chaining stuff. Oh, what happened here?
I'm counting on you. I special my continuous trap activates.
Oh! Okay.
I activate an equipped spell.
Right. The away power jersey will go back.
Let's do this.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Apparently he couldn't negate. I'm pretty sure he should be able to though.
My continuous trap activates.
So I pay 1,000 life point. Did I made him miss timing or something? I'm not entirely sure what I did, but it worked.
Special summon a monster. My field spell activates. My monster's effect. My continuous trap activates.
Now let's destroy the midfielder because I believe he can bounce other cards during my turn, so I missed the targeting. Yeah, apparently I confused him. So this victory goes to Subterfuge. I'm going to tribute Jasmine
I
for...
tribute summon a monster. Let's battle.
And now
Let's do this.
I get rid of the other card. And
It's my turn.
what can you do, my friend? Show me what you got. I know you have the equip spell and a high level monster. So if he doesn't have any way to summon anything on the field, he's kind of in a bad situation. I guess he's kind of in a bad situation now.
My continuous trap activates.
Oh. Revive my Arrow Mage?
I'm counting my turn. Here I go. My turn.
Oh, I can use Destiny Draw. Okay,
This is my
let's go. Let's use the card that bounces. So I'm gonna normal summon,
right. I summon a monster in attack position.
and he's going to try... No, he didn't activate the trap. Okay,
My field spell activates.
so now I can bounce the spell back to hand and he won't be able to do anything and I attack and I win.
My monster's effect
Or he activates whatever it
My
is.
monster's effect activates.
And I'll see if I can dodge it somehow.
My continuous trap. My monster's effect activates.
So let's banish cards from grave.
I expected you to do that.
The UA
I
penalty
use my
box.
face down
Okay.
card. My continuous trap
If I recall correctly, that does nothing. Yeah. Okay. So
time to battle.
I guess this is GG.
It's over. I attack your life points directly.
Good game. Better luck next time.
Lost. That wasn't.
All right. Here we go. Nice. Gonna send him a nice. I like UAs. I used to have one of their decks in real life. It was really weak in real life though. Like it could OTK sometimes. Well, actually it only won by OTKing, but it wasn't very reliable. It's much more consistent in Duel Links. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's keep going. What kind of decks will we face next? Hope this isn't too boring of a stream. But I guess it is.
If you are a true duelist, I expect nothing less than your best.
Rebon, me and you form a mighty duel.
Here
Okay.
I go. My turn. From my
Let's
hand,
go, Caribou.
my field spell
Oh,
activates.
I forgot to change the thingy on the...
I set this card face down. I set a card. All right. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect.
Okay,
activates.
monster activation. Effect.
My
Let's
turn
go.
is done.
It's my turn. I drop. Come on out.
Come on, you already felt my trap.
Activate my monster's effect.
Oh no, Super Heavy Samurais. They're good at countering
I expected
spell
you to do that.
effects.
I use my
Hold up.
face down card. My continuous trap.
I need to... Let's see, what should I bring to the table? Probably... I feel like I'm going to lose this game. Going first against Super Heavy is not ideal. They usually can combo very well.
Help me. I special
Oh
summon
dear.
a monster.
Yep, here it comes. I'm about to get field
I
wiped.
synchro summon a monster.
Yup, here it
I
comes.
activate my monster's effect.
Okay, time to heal.
Waiting for. My continuous trap activates.
At least I can go back to full health.
My chance. My monster's effect activates.
Yeah, this card does nothing against
My
the
monster's effect.
Super Heavy Samurai. They're an archetype that can attack while in defense position and are all about that heavy defense.
My monster attacks.
So now
Exactly what I was waiting for.
you can at least get a Majoran to stop a second attack. I don't remember if they attack twice.
My monster's effect
And I'm
activates.
going to banish this card.
Please work.
Oh yeah, it could attack twice.
My turn.
Here I go.
And now I have no cards left, and I'm in a very precarious situation. Is there even a card that saves me? Let's see.
Here I go.
If I lose every single card on the field, there's no card that bounces me back, unfortunately. I need a field. Yeah, it's too bad. Let's see. I mean, if there is one, it's this one, actually.
From my hand.
If my opponent has no way of removing it, I can actually kinda try to
It's my turn.
do something. Let's see.
Come on out. I activate my monster's
There he
effect.
goes.
I activate my
Or
monster's
she.
effect.
Oh no, Roma. It's a day.
I activate my monster's
If you don't know, it's a day.
battle. All right. My monster
Let's
attacks
activate the effect of Aroma Gardening.
Activate a continuous spell.
And now I summon Rosemary.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
I'll activate,
Now's my chance.
regain some life points, and then I'll change his card to attack position.
Here goes.
Oh,
My I can take this.
okay.
I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
Ooh, Humid Winds, that's a godsend. Okay, I have more life points than him, so he can't activate any monsters affecting reaction to this attack. So now I'll...
I activate my
Hey.
monster's effect.
Okay. Oh, did he just deny the attack? Oh, that's too bad.
My turn. I draw.
Okay then.
Now.
I guess because the monster's equipped, it counts as a spell and not a... Yeah, that must be it.
My monster's effect.
Sure.
Now.
Usually when I'm up against the heavy samurais, it's game over after this guy drops on the field.
Monster's effect.
Yugi is a really OP character to have. Don't forget this to change the string tag. Yes, I know, I will change after this. Okay, so... Oh, your attack's still 0. Okay.
I expected you to do that. I use my face
Okay,
down
I'm
card.
gonna pay life points. This allows me to add any arrow mage. Okay, which is a good one? Think this one. And now I get to heal
Expected you to do that.
because I have less life points than my opponent. And this allows me to change a battle position. So my fellow here is going back to attack mode.
Activate my monster's effect.
Oh. Oh, does that destroy? Uh-oh.
Here I go. My turn. I draw.
Okay. But kinda didn't matter because I... Okay.
My continuous trap activates.
So, I'm gonna get another mage. Okay, time to reconstruct. I lost everything at the beginning of the game, but I never gave up. And now It's time to rebuild.
My monster's effect activates.
So let's draw.
I
Set.
set this card face down.
Okay, I need the life to
Activates.
do a double summon. So now the card I will use is...
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack
And
position.
we're back online. Gonna go ahead and pop... I think I'll pop this one.
Let's do this. My monster
He's gonna
attacks.
use his effect. That's less cards on the field.
Monster's effect.
And now, technically I can kill it, but I think I won't
My
actually.
turn is done.
It's my turn. I drop.
I'm gonna wait until his battle phase and then I'll start clearing his monsters.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, they're monsters, that's right. Okay. He's equipped. Oh, he could equip, that's right.
Counting on you.
So,
I summon a monster.
what does this do? Is this card destroyed by the graveyard? Okay. So, he's going for a 7? Or a 10?
Help me.
No, a 9.
I synchro summon a monster.
Okay. Time to reveal my evil plan.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
Gonna pay life points to add more cards in hand. Yeah. And now when he least expects, when they least expect. Come on. Show me. Show me your move.
Let's
Wow, they're
go.
thinking hard on this.
All right. I attack.
Now's my chance.
Yep.
I activate a continuous spell.
Aroma Gardening.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
Activate effect of Aroma Gardening, and in response, I activate Dried Winds.
I reveal my face down card.
And
Continuous trap.
oh, also activate Humid Winds
Activates.
to gain even more life.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I expected you to do that. I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates.
Bunch of effects activate at once.
I expected you to do that. My continuous trap activates.
And boom. Okay, now I need to tone down a little bit because otherwise I'll actually run out of cards and lose the duel by deck out.
Here goes.
Oh, you're destroying it for me. Thank you.
Activate my monster's effect.
Okay, Giga Glove. What's your deal? Okay, so...
Turn.
It's my turn.
Oh dear.
I draw a card.
They're gonna be disappointed.
Won't let you do that. Right now. I special
Okay.
summon a monster.
It's good that you special summon the monster.
Summon a monster in attack position.
But now,
I activate a
I'm going to destroy it.
Activates. My monster's effect My monster's effect activates.
Look at all these effect activations.
My continuous trap activates.
And guess what was left in my deck?
My field spell activates.
The field spell,
Activates.
which boosts my entire field.
Time to battle.
And now,
Here we go.
since I have more life points than you, you can't stop my attacks with monster effects anymore. And that's game.
My monster attacks your life points.
Thank you very much for playing. And better luck next time. Boom. Phew, that was a close one.
You
That was an
I rebuilt from almost an entire field wipe. Wow. See, this is why I said that you shouldn't attack when that continuous spell was face up on the field. Okay, now I need to change the tags. Right. Rank up, nice. Let me just do this. 1 second. Where do I do this again? Here we go. Here it is. Oops. Let's do a witty title. And search for the games here. And that's fine. There we go. All better now. String tag changed. And now, here we go. Now we're officially a Duel Links string. And technically a free-to-play one. My, what do we have here? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I lose to this skill so hard. Yeah, a little bit. But I'm going second, so at least I have one more card.
I hope you're ready. The field spell, Harpy's hunting
Oh.
ground.
Hold up.
My monster's effect activates.
If she summons too many harpies at once, she might end up destroying her own field.
How will you fare against
So her field is the main reason why I lose to this deck.
the field spell, Harpy's
So this benefits me greatly. Yes, please destroy your own cards. I know you're going to draw like 3 of them because this card here is... This card on the grave, it's quite insane.
I synchro summon
Yeah,
a monster.
that's her boss monster, pretty strong. Okay. Ah, no, don't recycle the Harpy Hunting Ground. Leave it in the graveyard, You don't need it, I swear. Trust me. Nope. There she goes. Drawing many cards.
I end
It's
my
my
turn.
turn. I draw a card.
Oh dear. Okay, so she still can't bounce anything. But how do I do this? Can she bounce face down cards? Let me see. Target one monster and controls, return it to the hand. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll try to...
Summon a monster in attack position. My turn is done.
Feeling nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
My turn. Draw.
I don't know what I'm trying to do. I think I already lost. I don't have the tools. But then again, I said I lost against the Heavy Samurai, so I'll just play it out.
Come on out, Harpy Channeler.
Harpy Channeler, doing Harpy channeling things.
Now, I reveal my face down card. I can
Gonna get some cards. Okay.
The field spell Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Harpy's Hunting Ground. Yeah.
Now's my chance. My
This is all the
continuous
value
trap
I'm gonna get from this
activates.
card. Unfortunately.
I expected you to do that. My monsters have been.
Harpy Channeler's effect activates.
And now I die. I die.
Swoop in, Harpy Lady.
Wait. Shouldn't this bounce my card already?
Hunting Ground. Let's battle.
Well, either way I died.
You're going
Oh,
down.
no, I didn't. Wait.
I attack with my monster.
What? How?
I expected you to do
I'm
that.
still alive.
My monsters effect. Here I go. Now's my chance. My monsters effect.
And I'm going to banish a card in the graveyard. I think I should banish... Delinquent. Egotist. They can recycle this.
I attack with my monster.
Okay, somehow I'm still
My
alive.
turn.
Now, Destiny Draw.
Here I go.
Okay, so what card do I need? Maybe a way to revive my cards? Yeah, that's probably good bet. So, gonna go ahead,
From my hand.
activate
my
Aroma
field
Garden.
spell activates. I set a
Gonna set Blast Winds. Ooh, this is tough. On one hand, Jasmine lets me draw cards. On the other hand, this is really risky with how low my life points is. Such a risky play.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna go with
I summon
Kananga
a
instead.
monster in attack position. My field spell activates.
I'm gonna use my field spell here.
My monster's effect activates.
Oh, she's gonna bounce it back to the hand. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. At least I got some life points out of this.
My turn is
So
up.
I'm gonna end my turn now.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is my... Oh, this is tense. Is she gonna summon another one? I don't remember how you're supposed to summon. Yeah. I mean, technically, he can summon it. Yeah.
I exceed summon
Diamond
a monster.
Direwolf. That destroys any card?
My monster's effect activates.
Oh dear. What are you going to destroy? You're going to destroy the face down, right? You're going to destroy yourself? No, no. Oh yeah, that's right. He has to destroy himself.
Now, I reveal my face down card. My
Okay.
continuous trap.
Okay, so I know what's going to happen now. If my opponent is playing correctly, he should...
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
should bounce
Already struggled with one Harpy Lady.
my
How
card.
unfair against
I don't remember how he's able to bounce my cards. But yeah, he just did. Yeah, and I'm dead.
Swoop
Too
in,
bad.
Harpy Lady. The
But I
field
kinda
spell
knew this was the
Harpy's
outcome.
Hunting Ground.
The hunting ground is just too strong. It keeps destroying all my spell traps and I rely on them.
Monster attacks
It's fine. Too bad. Nice going. You played that game well. Let's keep going. Lots of people are climbing out of gold rank also. Gold's usually very chill. Today's more challenging, but that's good. Who are we facing next? Antinomy. Oh. People only play this guy to play Genus. And that deck is kinda crazy.
Let me do.
Okay.
My turn.
I'm going first again.
I set this card face down. I set this card
Can't
face
gain
down.
life during my first turn, but that's
Here I
okay.
go. I summon a monster in attack position.
Doing this, I'll be able to cycle during my opponent's turn and maybe pop a card.
I draw. Tech Genus Screw Serpent.
Okay. So, discard large special summon. Graveyard, okay. Guess he's gonna do a bunch of special summons now.
Tech Genus Booster Raptor.
Booster Raptor. This card can be special summoned from hand, so he's going for the level 5. Did the level 5 do anything? Let's see.
Remove level 5 limit. Open regulate. Emerge.
What does Star Guardian do? Once per chain during opponent's main phase, can immediately after this effect resolve, synchro summon using this card you control. Okay, so apparently he's going to special summon a card now. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna
Now's my chance.
interrupt his little combo.
My face down card. My
I'm gonna
continuous
send
trap activates.
my Kananga. And in response, I'm gonna activate Dried
I
Winds.
use my face down card. My continuous trap activates. Now's my chance. Exactly what I was waiting for.
And I'm gonna destroy him.
Continuous trap activates.
I set a card.
There you go.
I
Here I
end
go.
my
Ha! Interrupted his play.
I draw a card.
So... Well done. This is awkward. I probably should just chill.
My continuous trap activates.
I'm gonna send this back to the deck and cycle a bit.
My monster's effect. My continuous
Draw another
trap
card.
activates.
I don't have any targets, but it activates automatically, so I don't have much choice. Fiendish Chain, really?
activate a continuous trap.
Okay. You stopped my draw. Good on you. So now what? Should I do anything? I'm not doing anything. I'm ending my turn.
Turn is done.
Here I go. My turn.
This is fine. This is fine. I'll wait patiently for him. Is he gonna try the combo again?
Tech Genus Screw Serpent.
Really?
Serpent's effect activates.
Sure, sure.
Special summon a level 4 or
Keep
lower
going.
Tech Genus from my
Keep going.
graveyard. Tech Genus Booster Raptor.
Cool. So, what you're summoning now? Another level 5? Which one's going to be?
Since this monster was level 4 or lower, I
Okay.
can summon this. Tech Genus Warwolf.
Okay, I guess that's enough.
What I was waiting for. My continuous
Gonna
trap
send a
activates.
plant type from my hand.
I expected you to do that. My continuous
Let's
trap
destroy the tuner so he can't do
My
anything.
monster's effect activates.
Yeah, let's see if this pays off.
I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
Yep, game's locked.
From my hand, my field spell activates.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and special summon my Marjoram.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
Then
My
I'm gonna
field
heal up.
continuous trap activates.
I'm going to destroy this one, I think. Yeah, this one searches a card, but nah, let's destroy this one.
Monster's effect
Either way, they're both gonna be gone. And I'm gonna remove these 2 cards from the grave.
My monster's effect activates.
I can't draw cards. His Fiendish Chain stopping my effect. But that's okay. So let's attack.
Playtime is over.
I think we should be fine. Whatever he's got there. I think it's one of the mirror forces that can only activate when you attack directly. So I'm just gonna chill.
Another monster in my deck to my hand.
Good for you, good for you. Look at you. Okay, so that thing can synchro summon from the hand, if I'm not mistaken.
To my hand.
More Tachino's tuners.
It's my turn.
Now then. Let's see. I know what he wants to do. He wants to summon a Black Rose Dragon. So he needs tuners and no tuners that add up to 7 on the field. So my job is to sabotage that. Okay, so he got the one by special summoning. Okay, but Cyber Magician can only use one monster, is that correct? If this card's in the grave gets destroyed, and can use TGs in your hand. Okay, so here's the deal, right?
Now, my continuous trap
Sorry,
activates.
can't let you do that. Gonna take this card,
My continuous trap
and I'm going
activates.
to destroy your Tachino's Magician.
My monster's effect activates.
And let's remove this little guy as well. Because he can actually, I think he could go back to grave. And
Due to Cyber Magician, I add a tech genus in my deck to my hand.
that's cool, good job. Good job. Got a card.
I end my turn.
Oops, I forgot to look what it was.
My turn.
Oh dear.
Draw a card.
Me and my goldfish memory. Okay. So,
From my
gonna go with
hand,
aroma gardening here.
activate a continuous spell.
Then
My
I'm going
continuous
to
trap activates.
pay 1,000. Which allows me to summon Jasmine. And now Jasmine will finally start to draw cards.
My field my monster's effect. My continuous trap activates.
And I get to destroy his tuner.
My monster's effect activates.
And I get to remove more cards from his grave. Ah. Okay. Let's see, is it worth attacking? I guess.
Time to battle.
Let's try.
Here we go. My monster attacks.
Oh, he really didn't have anything to do in response to that? Okay.
Tech genus Striker lets me add a tech genus in my deck.
Sure, sure. Your deck searches a lot, I get that.
End my turn.
Turn.
Let's go.
I draw. From my hand,
Show me.
I activate a spell.
Fossil Dig? Okay, that's kind of weird. What kind of dinosaur can you... Oh, Miscellaneosaurus. I don't remember what he does. I know he's really strong. But his text is like so long. Only people who play with him actually read the text.
Tech genus Cyber Magician.
Cyber Magician. And... No.
Now.
No, I do not want you to... Activate your effect. So I'm just gonna keep killing it.
Chance. Now's my chance. My continuous
Indeed,
trap
now is my chance. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off because it will keep asking me over and over if I want to chain the effect of Dried Wind, and that actually has a negative effect on the timer. But if I turn it off, my timer won't go down. So I'll just wait for him to do something weird. Okay. There he goes, searching another Tachina's.
Well done.
Okay,
Now isn't the time to let up.
let's go.
My turn.
Can activate my skill, draw anything I want, and I think I want this one. Kananga should be very useful here.
Here I go.
going to
Summon a monster in attack.
summon it, then I gain life. And when I gain life,
So fast.
floodgate trap hole.
I set.
Okay,
Activate a trap.
okay,
Continuous trap. Activate.
cool. But did you know I can just special summon my much stronger card from the grave without any issues?
All right. My monster's effect. My continuous
And I
trap.
even draw cards while doing this. Let's see, I should remove these two. Okay, so unless he has any hand traps, I should be fine.
Field spell activates.
This should be game.
Time to battle.
Let's see.
Yours.
Please connect.
I attack your life points directly.
Ah, he had a trap.
Activate my monster's effect.
Sure, sure, sure.
Let's do this. I attack your life points directly.
Okay,
I end my
About time
turn.
you're taking this duel seriously.
okay, he is not letting go. He really wants to win. So what now?
I set a monster.
He's setting a monster. That's okay. That's a play.
I
I'm just gonna
that. My continuous trap
send a
activates.
plant to from my hand to the grave.
Now, exactly what I expected you to do.
This allows me to remove his kite ride, which has a graveyard effect. So he won't be able to deny my attacks twice.
Now isn't the
Oh,
time to let up.
here we go.
Draw.
Hello, card that wins the game. Nice to see you here. Now I'm
Trap activates.
gonna clear my board a little bit. Okay, Jasmine, you were great. Thank you for all the help. But now
Continuous trap. My monster's effect
I
activates.
need a different kind of monster to help me out. Okay,
Now's the time. I summon a
Aroma
monster.
Gardening, we gain even more life. This is getting ridiculous. That's just how I like it. Now we change back to attack position. We activate the field spell. We get the power boost. Whatever is face down won't activate its effect thanks to Rosemary. That was a really nice top deck there.
I attack
Rosemary denies the effects. And here we go. Aramage Marjoran will also be covered by Rosemary's effect. And our opponent loses. That was epic.
I can't reveal all.
It's not whether you win or lose.
Wow, that was a really long duel. Nice. Gotta send the nicest. Especially when you have great duels, right? It's only polite. So, how are we doing? More tiny scraps. Card that nobody wants. Some gold. And let's hop to it again. Let's see if we can get to diamond today. Oh, here we go, blue eyes. The big bad mean deck of the meta.
If you are a true
I've been waiting.
duel, it's
Let's
my
go.
turn.
Okay, so let's start with aroma gardening.
Continuous spell. All right.
It's good to have a lot of life points when playing against blue eyes.
My monster's effect activates.
Okay, so no extra traps.
My field
Oh
spell
dear.
activates. My field spell activates.
I feel very vulnerable.
My turn is
Let's keep going though. 17 cards, so he's running a 22 card deck. Okay. Our opponent's really thinking hard about drawing, apparently.
I draw.
And he draws. Okay.
Come on out. I summon a monster.
Oh, that's a tiny one.
My monster's effect.
He's going to send that to the grave so he can summon a Blue Eyes.
Emerge.
Nah, Spirit of White. That's right. Now, choose wisely.
Activates.
It chose wisely. That's pretty wise.
Stronger. Attack.
Okay. Oof. That's a lot of damage, but Aroma Guarding restores my life when my monsters die. Now he's going to summon another Blue Eyes.
Here I go.
And come on, don't be shy. A good top deck wouldn't be bad. Ooh, I'm in such a bad spot here. If he has Karma Cut here, I pretty much out to lose. But I don't see how I win unless I risk it. Let's go. No Karma Cuts, please. I mean, he could have chained it to the summon. There was no need to wait. Okay. So, kinda awkward. Can't really do much against his field right now. I drill no magic traps. Well, guess it's fine. Let's see, here comes another one. He destroys by effect. I'll actually have enough life to tank him. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's gonna let me draw a card. Okay. Oh, he isn't. Oh dear. That's too bad. Wow. Okay. I'm 1,000 off lethal. I'm still alive. I refuse to lose. Destiny draw. So now, what changes this from a complete loss to a victory? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess can try Humid Winds? Can Humid Winds help me? Let's try. Gonna normal summon this here. Gonna activate. And I'm gonna activate again. Okay, let's see how awful I am at math, really.
It's time to bring this duel to an end. It's my turn. I draw. Defeat is your.
Okay.
Let's battle.
What was that?
Blow you away. Attack.
So I'm gonna do this. Gonna use my effect. And I'm gonna add a marjoram. Now I'm going to heal myself. Oh, hello there, Sonaris. How are you doing? Having a good day? I'm climbing with arrow mages here. Let's see. Can I change this duo around? Here we go. Whoa, we're definitely banishing this one. Bye-bye.
Attack. Dragon Spirit of White.
Dragon Spirit of White. Wait.
Take this. I attack.
Oh, it could have Nah, I guess this
Spell. It's my turn.
this worked in my favor?
Draw a card.
How? Doing good, thanks for asking. And what about you? Oh, I'm doing fine.
I set
I just managed to finish an indie game I was
my
aiming
continuous
to finish a while ago, and now I'm playing some Duel Links to chill. Okay, then we pick up. What do we pick up now? Do I just go for more advantage? I guess I should go for more advantage for now. Let's see.
Now is the
Normal
time.
summon this,
I summon a monster in attack position.
and
My
heal.
field spell activates. My monster's
Oh,
effect
this deck's
activates.
not a joy to fight against. Oh, it's Scarlet the Messenger. It's a
Continuous trap.
ninja game inspired by Ninja Gaiden. It's very cool. It has some time travel elements, and the game's graphics change according to what time you are in. It's really good.
My turn
My
is done.
turn. I draw.
It looks like a straightforward platform, but then in the middle of the game it becomes a Metroidvania.
Can destroy your monster.
Ever heard of it? Yeah, The Messenger. It's really good. Let's see. I'm gonna... Wait.
Exactly
Oops.
what I was waiting for.
Yeah, my brain kinda lagged there.
I expected you to do that. I reveal my face down.
Okay, so now what
Continuous
do
trap
we do?
activates. Now's my chance.
I gain life. I get to destroy a card. I'm going to destroy this Blue Eyes. Right here. He used the Blue Eyes with this one's
Dragon
alternative
will make
eyes
you feel the
dragon
fury of
effect,
my
right?
other dragons.
Deep Eyes Dragon.
Deep eyes, what?
What did that card do? Oh, it deals damage.
Inherit the power of the
Okay,
dragon in my
I
graveyard.
guess that's fine. That's fine.
You'll see how much stronger I am than you. Take this. Get out of my sight.
Nah, I'd rather you didn't.
Directly.
I use my face down card.
Gonna use the effect
Continuous
now.
trap activates.
Then to special summon. Another monster. This one's fine. Drawing cards is always good, right?
I special summon a monster.
Except when you're about to deck out.
I'll blow you away.
Okay,
I
My
expected you
monster
to do that.
attacks.
My continuous trap activates.
let's gain some life.
I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates.
Okay. That's fine.
Now's my chance. My
Gain
field
more
spell
life.
Attack, dragon spirit of white.
That's fine. I'll take your damage.
activates. My cards will not fail.
Deep Eyes almost never saw him, thanks to the meta now. Yeah, Deep Eyes is very unusual.
I end
Will
my
not
turn.
lose.
Let's see.
Still
Let's see
believe
what
in my
you can
cards.
do.
I draw.
Which cards should I? Guess I'm gonna try and revive.
Continuous trap activates.
Should I keep going with drawing cards? Nah, I better banish a few.
All right. I special summon a monster. My field spell activates.
Let's
My
go.
continuous trap activates.
Does this card have an effect when it's destroyed? This card don't feel destroyed by card effect. Destroy all monsters your opponent control. Ooh, that's nasty. Guess alternatives. Oh no, not the timer. Yeah, I just draw traps. Oh no, the timer, the dreaded timer. Enemy of any Arrow Mage player.
My
Heal.
continuous trap activates.
Heal please. Okay.
Continuous trap activates.
Oh no, I activated this by mistake. Let's draw. Go, go, go. End my turn because the game hates me.
It's my turn.
Jeez.
I draw.
I don't know what Duel Links has against Arrow Mages, but they always try to time me, time me out. It's like they think I'm not playing seriously or something. Okay, dear, okay. Let's see.
Come on out. Synchro summon.
Okay, so... last
Now's
one.
my chance. My continuous
Oh no.
activates.
I'm going to...
Congratulations.
Losing to the timer sucks. That happens. It's because I'm not playing Blue Eyes. I can actually beat Blue Eyes with this deck sometimes. Especially the more off the path Blue Eyes decks, but I guess I was a bit too slow this time. It's fine though, it's fine. We'll get it next time. Oh well. Oh, by the way, see the tiny ninjas walking around the screen? If you want one of your own, all you have to do is follow. Then one will appear with your name on it. Right? That was very convenient. And I'm the one using the Destiny draw. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. Jack Atlas. This is gonna be... I don't know, what decks does Jack usually uses? Grid, that's very generic.
Duel. If you had the duel,
Let's see.
don't expect me to slow down. My turn.
That accent. Hey, thanks! Seriously, it means a lot. Thanks for the follow, Zanaris. Let's see.
This.
Okay, I'm watching.
I activate
Oh,
my monster's
wow.
effect.
This is something you don't see every day. Is this still a deck? It's been such a long time since we saw Magnet Warriors.
Go ahead.
It's my turn.
Attack.
Okay, so... I guess I can target him because he's gonna swap, but other than that... Oh yeah, he summons the big guy, right?
Now's the
The
time.
really big one.
I summon a monster in attack position.
I might have auto-play it a bit here. Oops. Let's figure something out. And turn. Right?
All your moves. I activate my monster's effect. Watch this.
Ah, this one. This one.
Summon a monster.
This is the one that summons the big one, right?
All your moves. I activate my monster's effect.
Man, it has been such a long time. I wonder if he's a returning player.
It's my turn.
How did this guy summon Valkyrian again? Ignoring summoning conditions. Ah,
I'm setting a
he needs to banish 3 from the grave. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that effect quite yet.
my monster's effect.
Okay, he's... Uh-oh. I think the big guy is gonna...
This. I special summon a
Uh-oh.
monster. I
Oh.
activate my monster's effect.
Okay. Man, it's been such a long time.
From my hand.
I don't even... No, not the Mystical Space Typhoon. Not that, not that. Okay.
My chance. I reveal my face down card.
Guess I'm gonna have to... try and protect my life points the best I can. Here we go. No. Well. Now what happens? Hmm? Oh, he can banish from the field too. Oh.
My special summon.
Ah, this one, this one.
Activate my monster's effect.
Is it going to destroy my monster too? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. Good for him, good for him. I'm not even mad, I lost to magnets.
You've had
Yes, I am. Oh, wow. That really caught me off guard. I only saw people playing magnets way back when the big combo was summoning the original Valkyrion, back when Delta first came out. I haven't seen them playing it when the actual support came out. So I really wasn't sure what to expect. Okay, now I know. If it wasn't that mystical space typhoon, I think no, yeah, I would have lived by very little, maybe? Well, moving on. So we got a kite here,
Duelist.
witness duel. My turn.
and if he has the photon spell, I could be in real danger. Okay, kite. He's thinking hard.
Monster.
Oh, I guess his hand isn't too good.
End my turn.
Here I go.
Yeah, that's not
I draw a
really the
card.
move of someone with a winning hand.
Here I go.
Okay,
I summon a monster in attack position.
so we're gonna go Aromagarde.
Field spell.
We're going to
My
draw.
field spell. My monster's effect activates.
Good, good. Now I can do a double summon thanks to Jasmine.
Monster in attack position.
Jasmine's queen in this deck.
I set this card face down.
And now I have more life points than my opponent, so...
Let's battle.
I mean, he was going first, so you can't exactly OTK first turn, unless you're playing some sort of burn deck, but those usually get banned. Oh, Fire Fist.
Here we go. My monster
Wait, Fire Fist?
points directly.
Okay.
My turn
Time
is
to
done.
hunt. It's
Is this Brick the Fire Fist?
I draw.
Oh, I think he can probably recover from a brick easily. If he's running 3 tankies. Oh,
Now.
oh wow. Poor guy, he bricked really hard. Okay. Yeah, Fire Fist, but I'm kinda curious. Do you wanna see what his deck was like? Let's take a look. I thought Fire Fist was a very consistent deck. Let's see... 2 tankies, not too bad. Gyoko... Domei, he has Domei. He has Domei, but he doesn't have the... Huh. How did he brick so hard? It's not a perfect build, I think. Yeah, must have been a really bad hand. Maybe he was tilted too. There was a 6 samurai in there? I didn't even notice. Okay, here we go. Blue eyes again.
Kaiba. Defeat.
26 cards, blue eyes apparently.
Duel. Get ready. My turn.
Does blue eyes have so much support that people don't know exactly what to put in their decks? I see a lot of blue eyes players playing over 20 cards.
I set a monster face down. I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn.
Let's
I
go.
Draw a card.
Let's see. We set a card. Whoa, kinda laggy.
I set a card. I'm counting on you.
Okay, can't draw for this
Summon a
turn, I
monster in attack
think.
position.
Is this Karma Cut?
You think that'll work on me?
This
I
is...
reveal my face
Wait.
down card.
How does this work in Duel Links? Ah, monsters on the field, okay. So I guess he has to roll a 3.
My turn is
Here
done.
I go. It's my turn.
That's an interesting choice. Let's see.
My continuous trap activates.
Blind Destruction. Roll a 1. 1 in 6. It's not gonna be easy to take out my cards, but weird. Okay. I'm thinking this is not Blue Eyes. Yeah, this is not Blue Eyes.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I summon a monster in attack position.
He is unaffected by trap effects, so I can't actually kill him with Tried Winds. Interesting. Blue Eyes has a lot of good stuff, and some are good, but they usually go for 20 cards deck for a bigger chance to get Stone and cards in some way.
Outweigh this.
Yeah, that's definitely no Blue Eyes.
IXC summon a monster.
Wow. Okay. This thing has any destruction protection? Equip 2 cards, attacking. No, no destruction protection. Okay. We'll just let him keep playing.
Monster's effect activates.
And okay. He's gonna waste a card from hand.
Battle.
And now
Watch and learn.
I'm gonna
My monster attacks.
Now's my chance.
use effect now. Yes, please. I would like to discard one card
Activates.
from my hand. Then activate Right Winds.
I reveal my face down card.
And let's see.
My monster's effect activates.
We're going to return Blind Destruction because the
I
equip
expected you to do that.
monster does not prevent destruction in any way.
Activates.
And we're going to destroy the Zubaba General. And just like that, he wasted 3 cards in one move.
I end my turn.
It's
Oh,
my
wow.
turn.
That's gonna be hard for him to come back from. Do I have Leto? No, I do
I
not.
summon a monster in attack position.
Just gonna
Continuous trap activates.
revive the Jasmine just in case.
I'm counting on you. I special
And let's go.
Here we go. My monster attacks playtime is over. I attack your life points directly.
It's probably a new player. Naturias are mean and scary. Oh, I have a story with Naturias. I remember my girlfriend thought they were really cute, and she wanted me to try and make a functional Naturia deck for her. But the thing with Naturias is that outside of the synchros, right, every other monster has mistiming as part of a feature of the archetype. Every single card can miss timing. It's really hard to play with them effectively.
My continuous trap
Let's
activates.
see. Now I'm gonna send Rosemary.
Now, I expected
This
you
allows
do
me
that.
to draw a card
My monster's effect
and block
activates.
him from
Now's my
activating
chance.
his trap.
My continuous trap
Dried
activates.
Winds can kill face downs.
Okay.
I end my
Oh, okay, okay.
I draw.
This is good. Can
From my
do
hand,
this.
my field spell activates.
Not gonna summon
My
yet.
field spell activates. My monster's effect. My monster's effect. My continuous
good.
trap activates.
This is fine. Now let's see. I don't need any more Jasmines right now.
My continuous trap activates.
Even though... Oh yeah, he has just 800 life points. Doesn't matter what my life total is.
I special summon a monster.
So let's turn this face up. Battle.
Let's battle.
I guess this is game.
I
He
attack
can't
with a
use any
monster.
monster effects to stop me anymore.
You're finished. I attack your life once. Ah!
There we go.
Yugi, Kaiba.
Here we go. Oh, Zanarius, wanna try something? I can play a minigame for you. Check this out. Hold up. Pick a class. It's like a raid battle. You have to type join plus the class. Yeah, like that. Join priest, for instance. You can choose join warrior, priest, or mage. There you go. Now, when the timer ends, you're gonna have to face a special boss.
It's time to duel.
I heard
You
the
can
King
use
of Kings
attacks the
had
same way you
another side to
joined.
it.
There will be a list
The Pharaoh.
when your turn comes.
It's my turn. I set a card.
So we play this one here.
I summon a
Kind
monster
of
in
risky,
attack
but
position. My turn
My
is
turn.
done.
I draw. Join me. I summon them. I activate
oh no,
my
not
monster's
harpies.
effect.
Harpies are bad.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Since I do a bit of sprite art, I made the ninjalings and myself to be the
Special
boss.
summon a monster.
Yes, exactly. I'm the boss.
Check this out. I synchro summon a monster.
Cute, right?
From my hand,
Okay.
I activate a continuous spell.
I feel like I'm about to be exploded out of this place.
I activate my monster's effect.
Okay. Jeez. Am I being outcade? I think I'm being outcade.
From my hand,
Elegant
I activate a
egotist.
spell card. Come out. I special summon a monster.
Okay.
You bell lip.
Oh no.
I throw down a face down. Let's battle. Take this. My
Yeah, I
monster attacks
can't
you
exactly survive with extra
directly. Duel was fun,
500.
but it all
I died.
had to come to
I lost.
Oof. At least Sprite Me is doing better over there. Man, harpies are an issue when playing with this deck. But my other only option is Dragoonity after the ban list. buddy.
If you are a true duelist, I expect nothing less.
Let's start.
It's my turn.
Okay.
I set this card face down. I set a card.
Oh, this is the move that's not too good, but not too bad.
Spell activates. I'm
The
counting
extra
on you.
life is always useful, so I'll heal even though it will send my monster into defense position. There we go.
My turn
Here
is
I
done.
go. It's my turn. I draw. I'll play this. I'll summon a monster.
Kinda wanna see if the new ban list makes Dragonity at least semi-viable. Oh, Satellar Knight. Okay.
From my hand,
Photon Lead.
quick play spell.
There we go.
Show yourself.
Hmm.
I special summon a mon. I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, I don't remember what the Zixes they can summon do.
I'll play this. I special summon a monster.
I think I'm gonna use Humid Winds
Do that. I use my face down card.
to search out my sort of boss monster. Majoran. Okay. Oh wow, my opponent's thinking hard now.
Come on out. I build the overlay network.
Deltarus.
Summon.
This one... Target one card on the field and destroy it. Okay.
I activate my monster's effect.
So... Which card is it going to be? Ah, I see. That's powerful. So he's destroying my monster, it seems.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
But as Yugi says, that's exactly what I was waiting for. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Expected you to do that. I use my face down card. I continue.
I'll just summon this. Back up.
Now is the I expected you to do that. My monster's effect.
Oh, he is in frenzy mode now. You guys need to press damage.
I'll set a card. I'll set a card.
Your opponent's about to end his her turn. Activate effect of a card. I mean,
Exactly what I was waiting for.
I guess
continuous
I need
trap.
more life
It's my
points.
turn.
Turn.
Okay, so I can activate Destiny Draw now.
This is my key to victory.
Let's see. Lots of set cards, huh? Guess I should do something about that. Then my normal summon.
Summon a monster in attack position. My field spell activates.
Let's activate effect.
My monster's
Eeny,
effect
meeny, miny,
activates.
mo. Get this
My
one.
monster's effect activates.
Change my own battle position. Oh wow. I guess I should set it on easy.
I flip over my set card. I activate a quick
You guys okay there? I swear I could beat him when I was testing. Oh, he's gonna Cosmic Cyclone my Blessed Winds. Now what? Oh, well, I guess he got it. So...
Let's battle. Playtime is over. My monster attacks.
yeah, I guess that's
Let's
it.
do this. My monster attacks your life points directly.
Oh, wanna try something completely different that I haven't tried before?
It's not over yet.
Hold up.
My continuous trap activates.
I'm still trying to fine-tune him to be a fair battle. Okay, and turn.
Oh
My
no!
turn.
My turn! I draw! Am I not good enough to win?
Oh! Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention at all. Guess I win. I wonder what's missing for Satellar Knights to be more powerful. The rank 5, right? That's what's missing. Oh? Hey, what's going on? Wow, that... Did the minigame get stuck? Hold on. Can I cancel? Hold on, I'll reset the app.
I'll pulverize you.
There.
Time up. I will defeat you.
I will defeat you once and for all. Duel. Get ready. My turn. I set a card. I set a card. I set a monster. I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
Sorry guys, do you wanna try again?
I draw a card. I set a card.
Looks like blue eyes.
From my hand, my field spell activates.
And looks like someone has Mystical Space Typhoon or something.
I set this card face down. Now is the time.
Okay,
I summon a monster in attack position.
hold up. I just need to end my turn and
My
I'll
field spell activates.
get right onto it.
My monster's effect activates.
Let's get... Oh. Here we go. Okay, I think I got my setup
Set
ready.
this card face down.
And my turn, okay.
My turn is done.
It's my turn. Draw.
Now all I need are my monsters, and I'm on my way to victory here. Bond's about to end his turn. Sure.
Now's my chance. I reveal
Give
my
it wins.
face down card.
Now we should summon Kananga next turn. And as a bonus, I'll activate, gain some life.
My continuous trap activates.
Let's just leave it this face up.
I use my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
I think it's...
Exactly what I was
Oh,
waiting for.
wow.
My monster's effect
Uh,
activates.
do you want to try to practice it, or...
Continuous trap activates.
I guess it's fine. Playing some hoops.
I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
My turn. I
Let's
draw
see.
a card.
Aramesh Kananga.
Now is the time. I summon a monster in attack position.
What do we have hidden here?
My field spell activates.
Oh, maybe it's by turns. Could that be
My monster's effect activates.
the case? Let's return this to hand.
Continuous trap activates.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pay
Continuous
life
trap
points.
activates.
Now I'm gonna
My
heal those
continuous
life
trap
points.
activates.
Gonna heal some more,
My field spell activates.
I think. Unless my opponent has something up his sleeve.
See how you
What?
like this.
Oh,
Here's my face down card.
okay.
My counter trap activates.
Wow, Horn of the Unicorn.
I reveal my face down
Okay,
card. My continuous trap
let's use the
activates.
effect. From hand, gain life. Summon the Rosemary.
I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle. Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
Oh,
Let's do this. My monster attacks your life points directly.
did you... Oh.
Here we go.
Do you guys want me to reset the app again? Or do you guys want to try?
This can't be happening. Not so fast. My monster's effect activates. Emerge. Drag.
Oh, suddenly Blue Eyes.
Dragon Spirit of Light's effect activates.
Okay. So, yeah,
I end my turn.
okay.
It's my turn. I draw.
That's a thing that just happened.
I set a card. From my hand, I activate.
Claw of Hermos. What? What the...
Yugi. I was willing to risk everything.
And then he gives up. Okay.
Still
Kaiba.
Okay, this was someone that was trying to make a Blue Eyes deck, but ran out of cards and just put whatever he thought was best in it. I get that. Yep. It was a Blue Eyes deck with some interesting touches. Hello, Nemesis! Nemesis XX6. How are you doing today? I can call you Nem. Okay. Hello, Nem. Ah, that's good. That's good. It's good that you're okay. And just chilling playing some Duel Links today. After I managed to beat the Messenger. Really good game.
If you are true to attempt duel, here I go. My turn.
Oh, you're farming for Utopia. Ah, right, the new skill, right?
From my hand, my field spell act from
The
my
one
hand.
where Yuma goes Super Saiyan?
Continuous spell.
Oh.
Now's the time.
I don't understand much about Utopia decks, but
Activate a continuous spell.
it sounds powerful to manipulate what you can put on top of your deck. I mean, I'm playing Yugi for that reason.
Spell activates.
Hey, thanks for following. Ah, yes, yes.
My turn is done.
Because you can't use the skill to get Utopia and the skill to get the Super Saiyan form at the same time. That's right. I hope you can get it.
Go, Lemon Magician Girl!
Uh-oh. Magician's deck.
It's my turn.
Oh, okay.
Draw a card.
Yeah, but I can't really do much here. Let's see.
My field
What does she do?
monster's effect activates.
Must pretend card targeted from attack, a special summon spellcaster from hand. Effects are negated, then change the attack. Okay. That's not too bad, I think.
Time to battle.
Should I attack her? I mean, if it's a dark magician, I won't be able to get over it, so maybe I shouldn't.
My turn is done.
This is a wait and see kind of deal.
I draw.
I need to get Marjoran on the field ASAP so I can start banishing their
I draw a card.
the mages. Here we go.
I'm counting on you. I summon a I activate my monster's effect. My monster's effect activates.
I still haven't seen any videos about the skill yet. Is it already available?
Activates.
Ah, half the attack. I did not get that. Damn those final lines. Cute.
I'm counting on you. I tribute summon a monster.
So,
Let's battle.
let's try this. Let's see what happens.
When Lemon Magician Girl is attacked,
Sure.
she'll use her effect. Appear. I special
Let's
summon
do
a
this.
monster.
My monster attacks.
Oh, cool. So I just kill it, right?
Do this. I attack
Okay.
with a monster. My turn
It's my
is done.
turn.
Have a lot of life point at least, so unless he just whips out the pentagonal magician, whatever the name was, the one that needs 5, should be okay. I just need to start banishing these cards as soon
Here
as
it
possible.
comes. I summon a monster. I activate
Okay.
my monster's effect.
There's the rod. Uh-oh. Navigation's powerful.
I set a card.
Does it have the circle?
I
Here
end
I
my
go.
turn.
No circles.
My turn. I draw a card.
Oh, nice. Humid winds.
I set a card.
So,
My monster's effect activates.
monster effect activates.
My monster's effect activates.
And let's get banishing. There we go. Oh, I forgot to... No, I can still draw cards. Hold on.
I'm counting on you. I summon I activate my monster's effect activates.
My life total is so big.
Time to
What does this do? Normal summon, la la la, the opponent's turn, graveyard, you contribute one spell as a monster. So it doesn't do anything when it dies. Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Let's do this. I attack with a monster. Here we go.
When Lemon Magician Girl is attacked, she'll use her effect.
Tie game. Ah,
Bear witness to my ardent
the game is
ally,
over.
Dark Magician.
Oh, here's Dark Magician.
Playtime is over. I
Let's gain life. And destroy Dark Magician.
Attack with a monster.
Okay, so he's not summoning.
Done. My turn.
Oh, I have.
I draw.
My. How did I get this big? This is too much life.
That was an excellent duel.
Oh, okay.
Looking forward to
I guess he saw my life total and was like, oh no. Phew. Okay, so the basketball minigame isn't too fun apparently. Good to know. Good to know. I need to look up what the other ones were. Okay, let's do a mini game. Hold up one sec. Start round. Press exclamation jump to get the stars. I think you're supposed to input angles and the force of the throw, right? That's usually how these things go. So
Go!
Ultimate Dragons.
You're the duel. Here I go.
Here we go, it's Blue Eyes.
I set a monster. I set a card.
Okay, low hand trap. I misbalance in this deck.
I end my
But Noble Knights were too strong with it, I guess.
my turn. I draw a card.
Okay, Dried Winds, that's not too bad.
Card face down. From my
Going to summon
hand,
this here.
my field spell activates. Now is the time.
Unfortunately, I cannot attack this turn.
My monster's effect activates.
Still do this because
My turn
Here
is
I
done.
go.
it's a good setup.
My turn. I draw.
Oh, my opponent's about to end his turn. That's
I
Here I
end
go.
my turn.
My turn.
Okay.
I draw a card.
suspicious.
Now is the time. I summon a monster in attack position.
So I'm going to activate my Aroma Garden.
My monster's effect activates.
Gonna set my Jasmine to defense position. You wanna try to beat me again? Hold up. One more time.
All right. I summon
You
a
need to
monster in
type
attack
the class name. It's either Warrior, Priest, or Mage. Okay.
Time to battle.
What horrors await me?
Playtime is over. My monster attacks.
I wonder if I should have just waited. It's probably the stone, isn't it? Yeah, it's the stone. Oh well, let's get the show on the road, I suppose.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
You have to try hard.
Memory of an adversary.
I flip over.
Really?
I'll pay you.
You stole my card. That's rude.
You won't escape from me. I activate my monster's effect.
Here we go.
The light from my
Summoning the Blue Eyes.
I end my
not
turn.
over. My turn. I draw.
So I can technically field wipe him with Dried Winds.
Let's battle. Blue eyes, white dragon, attack.
I guess I should.
Lightning.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Use Silver Cry?
Deal my face down card.
No one uses Silvercry anymore, right? He said as his opponent prepared to use Silvercry from his hand. No, no. Okay, we good, we good, we good.
I will not lose. My turn.
Destiny draw.
This is my key.
Let's get this.
Now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position.
If I was going for a long game,
My monster's effect
I would try to start up harder, but I'm not going for a long game.
My monster's effect activates.
Let's go.
My continuous trap activates. Time to battle.
Well, my opponent low roll.
Over. I attack your life points directly.
Seems
I win.
Well, I beat a Blue Eyes who low rolled, so there's that. All right. Keep going, guys. Just remember, if he gets to 1/3 of his health, he will do an attack that has like a countdown, and after 4 turns, it's really huge damage. So you have to try and kill him before that. Okay,
Kaiba. I will
yet another Kaiba.
duel. It's my turn. I set this card face down. I set a card.
What do you think is the plural of Kaiba? Kaibases? Kaibas?
I summon a monster in attack position. My turn
Here
is
I
done.
go. It's my turn. Draw.
The debuffs usually don't deal damage, only Mortal Strike deals damage for the warrior.
I set a card. I set a card.
Okay,
Now,
setting
I
cards,
use my face down card.
and I'm going to unset them. Let's see here. This one. Activate.
Expected you to do that. My continuous trap activates. Now's my chance. My monster's effect activates. It's
End
my turn. I draw a card.
Okay. Let's do this again.
My continuous trap activates. My monster's effect activates.
Return to hand. There we go.
I set a card. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Okay.
My continuous trap activates.
Let's get the Majoran here. Oh. Okay. Looks like my opponent's connection fell.
Yugi.
Yep.
I was willing to risk everything to win, but I still couldn't pull it off.
Oh, you guys are doing fine. Keep going, keep going. There he is. He shot the thing. You guys have 4 turns to beat him. But it's 4 of his turns, not 4 of your turn. So, should be fine. guys can do this. I'm going to try to make more bosses in the future. For now, it's just me. Uh-oh. Oh. You guys escaped it. The damage blow rolled. Good job. You guys can do this. I'm gonna do it one last time before while you guys finish this, okay? Oh, so he's casting it twice. That's what's going on.
It's time to duel!
Duel! Time to hunt! Go! Photon Lizard! I activate Photon Lizard's effect.
Oh, actual photon kite. Treasure. Man, that brings me
Special summon
memories.
Photon Thrasher! Join me! Photon Vanisher! Photon Vanisher lets me acquire Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon! You'll pay for your crimes.
Here we go. I know I should be paying attention to the Duel Links game, but I'm actually paying more attention to you guys. Go, you can do this! You can do this!
I build the overlay network. I rise up. Starliege Lord I can use Galaxion's overlay units to energize its effects.
Oh, so close!
Say hello to Galaxy Eyes Photon. I set a code. I set a code. I end
Here I
my
go.
turn.
My turn. I draw a card.
You guys can do this!
From my hand, my field spell activates.
You did it! Congratulations!
I set this card face
Now, what am I doing again? Oh! Oh, Galaxy Eyes. Okay.
I set a card.
Shadow frags are the currency. If you scroll down the string, there's a little window for the app, the String Avatars app, and you can buy different colors for your ninjas, or maybe a little thing to hold or put on your head. There will be more things in the future.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Congratulations, everyone. That's right. That's right, Momoshi.
I banish
Uh-oh.
one card in play to activate my quick play spell. Photon Stream
Oh no, he has
Destruction.
2 photon strings, doesn't he? Okay. That vanishes. Oh, this is bad. This is super bad.
My turn is done.
My turn. I draw. From my hand,
Your choice.
I activate my spell card.
Okay. What? What can I do here? Guess I do... Yeah,
Exactly what I was waiting for.
I'm gonna use the effect now. Of course, I don't really have a choice.
Continuous trap activates.
Then I change, right wins.
I reveal my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Now's my chance. My continuous trap activates.
Okay, if this destroys Photon Dragon, I'm okay. If not, I just die.
I activate
Oh, oh.
my trap. Eternal Galaxy.
Okay, what does this do? Extra deck, Photon Galaxy.
The universe coalesces into the light
Okay.
of chaos.
Oh no.
Neo Galaxia. Battle.
Well, I died.
I make
Never forget the name of the hunter.
I died to Photon Dragon OTK. I never seen that before. Nice. I am in danger. That was truly, truly, truly dangerous. Ouchies. Yeah, getting banished hurts a lot. And he also destroyed some of my traps earlier, so yeah. You went on a shopping spree? I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. I'm actually a bit over my stream time. I hate to do this to you guys, but I need to leave now. I still have a lot of things to do today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Did you guys have a good time? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Hey, that's great. Great to hear that. So, yeah. Oh, raid. Right. You're right. I should raid. Let's see. How does one raid? Hold up. Can I raid from here or do I raid from? I raid from here, right? Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing, let's see. Raid. Who should we raid? Let's find someone who doesn't have a lot of viewers yet to raid. Think. Do you guys like chill games? There's a VTuber playing Stardew Valley right now. Is that okay for you guys? Cool. Let's go. She plays a lot of Shadowverse too. So if you're interested in that, following her is not a bad idea. Let's go. Ninja Raid. Bye bye everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you had a great time. I'll stream again, I believe Monday, if nothing goes wrong. You guys can follow me on Twitter too, Kibatsuki, and I'll post any updates there. So, thanks for joining me today. Had a great time. I hope you had a great time as well. And oh, I can send the raid now. Okay, incoming.